In-depth looks at what's being called one of the most difficult jobs, and we're talking about parenting and the added challenges faced by families who have children with special needs. The Night Team's Angela Bettis has the effort by someone from our own Channel 3 family. Angela.
Yeah, that someone is Charlotte Deleste, who is sharing a very personal story with everyone tonight. In the past 4 years, Charlotte has had to learn to navigate the very difficult system of medical care, therapy, and help. Now she's reaching out to help other families facing that same journey. Her inspiration is her son, Gio.
News 3 morning anchor Charlotte Deleste and her husband Ron remember the day their world stopped.
I gave birth to a boy that I thought was going to be going to Harvard, right? And captain of the football team and prom king and all this great stuff. And now it's completely changed.
The first time parents took this video to the doctor, thinking their then 2-month-old was having night terrors.
Just stops.
It was 3 days of sudden, our child was, we thought were no problems, to he has a major seizure disorder and he was instantly put on medications.
Now at 4.5, Giovanni has had major brain surgery, been diagnosed on the autism spectrum with hypertonia and a rare form of childhood epilepsy, Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. His brain seizes between 4 and 30 times every day.
He will be significantly developmentally delayed for the rest of his life.
Go get it.
For Ron and Charlotte, learning to help Gio and navigate the medical and social work system to get him the most help has been exhausting.
This is it.
Yeah, he's constantly moving unless he's lying down and drinking a bottle. Oh, he doesn't understand how to play with toys.
Now add working and running after little brother Benicio, with no family nearby to help, and the stress was unbearable.
I would sit here and go between crying and yelling and just not knowing what to do, and I couldn't enjoy my kids.
With the special needs child, getting a break isn't simple.
I can't call the 14-year-old girl across the street because that's not what we need.
Children with special needs frequently require more attention, more one-on-one, and so it can definitely add stress. There's no question.
Lynn Green with Dane County Human Services says special needs programs are funded mostly by state and federal dollars, and families must meet those criteria in order to qualify.
We have waiting lists for, for many of our services because the demand is high.
Another service is respite. Currently, 300 Dane County children are served there.
So it's a short time that they can get away from stressful situations and get some time to themselves, and then it helps improve the quality of the time they have with their kids, and it keeps families together, and it's just a release valve.
Bottom line is there are not enough services out there, and there are too many wait lists, and there's just not enough money.
It's the reason they were relieved that Gio qualified for intensive autism therapy and, after waiting, some respite care.
We can have help in here, in your house, in like 40 hours.
And you said,
I cried at my kitchen table because I finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I thought, I'll be able to rest. I'll be able to sleep. And then they called me up 2 weeks later. They said we only qualified for an hour a day for 5 days.
The stringent criteria would later eliminate Gio as a candidate for respite, but said he'd qualify for more as he aged.
I needed that help now.
Ron and Charlotte took that frustration and turned it into Gio's Garden, what will be a respite care center for families like theirs who have special needs children who fall through the funding cracks.
Oh, I can feel it in my heart that there's a mom out there that needs this.
Gio's Garden will be a respite center for children with special needs who don't otherwise qualify for respite help, kind of like Gio himself. The newly formed nonprofit is trying to raise $200,000 to get it off the ground. They have located a facility in Fitchburg. They plan to staff it with several nurses and a director. So the plans are going. It's the fundraising that's starting now.
Just incredible. I've known Ron and Charlotte for years, and Gio as well. It's just incredible that they're doing this. And what are some of the things that Gio's Garden will offer beyond just respite care, other things too, right?
They're going to start with respite care because when they got this board together, which are many families in the area who have special needs children, they came up with all these really great ideas, and respite care was the primary one they wanted to fund and do that first to help families. But another one is helping families navigate that very challenging special needs system. Now, the families that we talk to say they often found out about the programs that would help their children and help their families by accident. It's not that the programs aren't out there, but even the doctors and nurses don't know about all of them. So it's hard to say if you are diagnosed with this particular diagnoses, then you should get on this waiting list and call and get this help and join this organization. And it's like sometimes you just happen across it by accident. And so they'd like to make that a little more clear for those families who have specific diagnoses. And that's kind of a bigger thing. So they're going to tackle respite first, and then they're going to go for helping organize it just a little bit better.
Well, great to see. It'd be great to see Gio's Garden grow from here. Angela Bettis reporting tonight. Angela, thank you very much. And there is a fundraiser for Gio's Garden set for the evening of June 10th. Scats Nightclub in Middleton. Admission starts at $10 per person and includes 3 bands. All proceeds benefit Gio's Garden. For more information, you can log on to our website, channel3000.com or giosgarden.org.